السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له ونشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا. عباد الله، أوصيكم ونفسي بتقوى الله عز وجل كما قال الله سبحانه وتعالى بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا. My brothers and sisters, every single day, every single week, every month, every year that passes in our lives, we think to ourselves, how will we stand before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as the person that I have become, or the person who I am? We take into account our own selves, our own lives. Who am I? What have I done? Where do I go? How do I speak? What do I earn? What do I spend on? What do I eat? And so on and so forth. And we think to ourselves, will I be able to stand before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in ease on the day of judgment? Will I be from amongst those who are under the shade on the day of judgment? Will I be from amongst those who cross that bridge with swiftness, right? Very easily, very quickly. Will I be from amongst those who fall short? وَالْعِيَاذُ بِاللَّهِ. And so today we learn about Al-Haseeb. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, one of His names is Al-Haseeb. We could translate it to mean the reckoner, or to make it easier for us to understand, the accountant. The one who takes into account all of our deeds, everything that we've done. And you think to yourself, when you look at your earnings throughout the year and you send your taxes or your income statements to the accountant, right? Your accountant. And they calculate everything. They say, hey, you know what, brother, you fell short here, or you did this, or you owe more in taxes, or you're going to be getting more in return. We are always thinking about what the outcome is going to be until we get that email or phone call from the accountant. You're good, you're clear, you're making some more money. Government's going to pay you back. Or, I'm sorry, you didn't pay enough, you have to pay this much back. Or whatever the outcome is. And so when we think of that and we apply it to our deeds, us, who we are, how will it be when we stand before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Al-Haseeb, when He takes into account the prayers that we've missed, the fasting that we haven't made up yet, the zakah that we never even began to pay in our lives, the hajj that was compulsory upon us 15 years ago, but we prioritized going on vacations and doing other things. The children who we're supposed to raise upon the deen, and we just let them go and be free in the world that they live in. The spouse who we're supposed to educate every single Friday as brothers when we learn from the khutbah and go back and teach them. What will the outcome be? Al-Haseeb is going to take that into account. But now, Al-Haseeb is not just the one who's going to look at the accounts and say, okay, this is how it is. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, Al-Quddus, As-Salam, Al-Mu'min, Al-Aziz, Al-Jabbar. But we know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is merciful. And so this month of Ramadan is coming before us. Have we taken ourselves into account? Have we looked at who we are right now? Are we ready for this month of Ramadan? Are we going in prepared, saying, you know what, this year I'm going to benefit from the amount that my rewards are multiplied by, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given me this one opportunity throughout this year to benefit so much. Am I going to look at Al-Haseeb and say, I did what you asked from me, now multiply it? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, وَكَفَى بِاللَّهِ حَسِيبًا. And Allah is sufficient for us. He's enough for us. حَسْبُنَ اللَّهُ وَنِعْمَ الْوَكِيلُ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is sufficient for us and the best of planners, or the best of protectors. حَسْبُنَ اللَّهُ وَنِعْمَ الْوَكِيلُ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is sufficient for us in everything that we do. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والعاقبة للمتقين وأصلي وأسلم على نبيه الكريم عليه أفضل الصلاة وأتم التسليم أما بعد. Now we know very well that we can't do enough good deeds on our own to earn paradise. We know that the Prophet ﷺ teaches us that it is with the mercy of Allah that we attain paradise. That's an indication that every single one of us is weak. We know and we accept our weaknesses. As believers in Allah, we know and we accept that we are weak. But that does not stop us. We now will apply tawakkul in Allah. وَمَنْ يَتَوَكَّلْ عَلَى اللَّهِ فَهُوَ حَسْبُهُ. And whoever has tawakkul in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, trust in Allah that He will do what is best for us, because we tried. We made mistakes, and then we tried. And we made another mistake, and we sought forgiveness, and we tried, and we continued to make mistakes. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who we put trust in. وَمَنْ يَتَوَكَّلْ عَلَى اللَّهِ. Whoever has that tawakkul, that trust in Allah, فَهُوَ حَسْبُهُ. Allah is enough for us. He will fix what the accountant fixes for us. We say, oh, there's a loophole here, a tax there, this, that, we can claim this, I do this, I do that, this, distance I traveled and I could write this off as taxes. Allah doesn't do anything unjustly. He tells us in advance, for the good deeds that you do, they will be multiplied. For the sins that we commit, they will be written as a sin. So the notice is there in advance. The question is, are we going to take advantage of the good deeds that are right in front of us? And this is also one of the reasons why We gave everyone the opportunity to take advantage of a good deed that is placed or was placed right in front of you today. These boxes in front of you are part of the ability to finish paying off this masjid. That we encourage every single family, and we expect 1,000 families to take one box each, and to bring back at the end of the month of Ramadan, as you see on the banners in front of you, just $300 as a family. If we can achieve that this Ramadan, alhamdulillah. If we can achieve more, Allahu Akbar, even better, even greater. And we ask Al-Haseeb to multiply our rizq, to increase our earnings, to balance out the earnings and to give us barakah in what we've made so that we can give more for the sake of Allah Azza wa Jalla. We conclude, of course, by sending peace and blessings upon the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد وبارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم اغفر لنا وارحمنا وارزقنا وعافنا اللهم بارك لنا في ديننا ودنيانا يا رب العالمين. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept from every single one of us, to make us from amongst those who are able to stand in front of the rest of this world and showing them an example of the believers and the followers of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, not to lose out on an ounce of our iman and our deen. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to protect our children. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to put barakah in our rizq, in our earnings. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to remove this hardship that's upon us, this pandemic, and to make it a means of ease and success for us in this life and in the hereafter. Ameen. إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون واذكروا الله يذكركم وادعوه يستجب لكم ولذكر الله أكبر والله يعلم ما تصنعون.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح قامت الصلاة قامت الصلاة الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
Please make sure your cell phones are on silent. Allahu Akbar. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim Maliki Yawmiddin. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. قل يا أيها الكافرون لا أعبد ما تعبدون ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد ولا أنا عابد ما عبدتم ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد لكم دينكم ولي دين. الله سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر.
أكبر.
الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفره إنه كان توابا. الله سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. Jazakumullah khairan, my brothers and sisters, for your cooperation. Like we said before, if you can, if you feel you're able to, please bring that box home with you. Collect $300 from your friends, your family, your relatives, your neighbors, and bring it back to the masjid once you're complete, inshallah. And make this a task for you throughout the month of Ramadan. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put barakah in your earnings and your khayr, barakah in your family as well. Jazakumullah khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. قل يا أيها الكافرون. First rak'ah said قل يا أيها الكافرون. Then second rak'ah إذا جاء نصر الله. I'm positive. I recorded it too. I can check if you want. Yeah.